we're going to start today with the weatherboard at the back here. We managed to find someone that had the right profile weatherboard. I think it's called cabin something or other. Anyway, we found someone that had the right weatherboard, so we're going to cut back the stuff that we ripped off, take the plastic off, and we know we probably haven't got enough, so we'll just do what we can do. Probably work into that corner, and then start working around the side of the house. Let's get on with it.
Andy cuts a straight line along the boards using a Dremel blade, just enough to cut out any damaged wood. He then cuts the two panels at different lengths so they have staggered joints. So we've marked out on the wood where the bottom of the window frame is going to be. So we have to cut that little bit out first, so we can attach the cladding. With a gentle persuasion from Andy, the piece fits neatly under the windowsill. Insanity kicks in and we decide to have a race to see who can recycle the most old pieces of cladding and finish their side of the window first, whilst obviously making sure the boards line up evenly across the window. All was going well and we were neck and neck, just the cladding over the window frame to go. We soon realised that the piece of cladding going over the window doesn't come flush with the pieces below, so we have to remove a section of the tongue of 4 of the boards. With a lot of fiddling around, the cladding above the window finally fits. Just the nailing in to do. So we come to fix the the cladding on the bedroom side, which we haven't done yet. And but first, before we can do that, we need to fix the rot on this side of the corner. And you can see that just there's no. This is supposed to be a structural post. It's just paper. There's nothing there, and none of this was actually brought up in the original building surveyor's report. None of this. So all this rot that we've had to replace at the back and here, we didn't budget for.
It's not rot.
So, and this would have been white ant, because the other side would have been possibly been the water damage. But this definitely isn't. This is something else. And so it is quite frustrating. Luckily, the rest of the wood is okay. So we only have to try and replace this. And we're trying to do it without actually disturbing any of this cladding. Because this cladding, to buy this in, is really expensive. Because they don't make it anymore. So they actually have to specially process it and make it into that profile. So we really don't want to break that if we can help it. So I'm going to set you down on a time lapse so you can watch. With the new structural piece of wood in place, the corner is now strong again. We can now cut the insulation sheet to the length and tack it into place. The cladding on the side of the house was a little more fiddlier, as we need to make sure the ends of the boards line up with two sides. We only ordered just enough wooden cladding to repair the back, so we didn't have any spares, so we couldn't make any mistakes. But once the pieces below the window are in place, the rest just go up like a breeze. Only the moulding pieces to go on the two corners. Next time on Renovating Number 5, we start painting. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe and share.